Hello and welcome back to freeCodeCamp's Basic Javascript. This is escape sequences in strings. It says quotes are not the only characters that can be escaped inside a string. There are two reasons to use escaping characters. First is to allow you to use characters you might not otherwise be able to type out, such as a backspace. Second is to allow you to represent multiple quotes in a string without JavaScript misinterpreting what you mean. We've learned this in the previous challenge. So if we do backslash single quote, it will output that single quote. If we do backslash double quote, it will output that double quote. If we wanted to output a backslash, we need to escape it so it knows we want to display it. So that would display the backslash. This would signify a new line, basically similar to pressing enter. Similar also is the backslash R, which is a carriage return, which is also similar to just pressing enter. Backslash T, tab, backslash B, backspace, backslash F, form feed. Note that the backslash itself must be escaped in order to display as a backslash. Assign the following 3 lines of text into the single variable myString using escape sequences. So we want it to look like that. You will need to use escape sequences to insert special characters correctly. You will also need to follow the spacing as it looks above with no spaces between escape sequences or words. Here's the text with the escape sequences written out. So we have first line, new line, tab, backslash, second line, new line, third line. Is that? Go here. We want our string to say first line. We want a new line would be backslash n. We want a tab, so backslash t. Then we want a backslash, so that would be backslash, backslash. Then we want it to say second line. Then we want a new line, so backslash n, third line. Look at what that outputted. It looks like what they want. So we should have passed this, and we did pass. So what we should be taking from this is we learned more about different escape sequences. We learned backslash n was new line, backslash t was tab. I think there was backslash delete, backslash carriage return, form feed. You could look those up if you want to learn more about them. But let us continue. Concatenating strings with plus operator. In JavaScript, when the plus operator is used with a string value, it is called the concatenation operator. You can build a new string out of other strings by concatenating them together. Example, my name is Alan plus I am concatenate. Note, watch out for spaces. Concatenation does not add spaces between concatenated strings, so you'll need to add them yourselves. Build my string from the strings. This is the start and this is the end using the plus operator. So they want us to say my string is assigned. This is the start. I'm sure they want a space. And then we do a plus. And then here's our other string. This is the end. Notice it doesn't matter if we add the space in the first string or on the second string, as long as we do, because that's what's going to matter. Let's add that period because they'll probably yell at us if we don't. And let's try this. My string should have a value of this is the start. This is the start, period. I failed my own requirement. So run test, and we did a pass. We learned about concatenation here, and that is basically just combining two strings as it says it. When we use the plus operator on a string, it's called concatenation, and we build a new string out of the other strings by concatenating them. So let's go next. Concatenating strings with the plus equals operator. We can also use the plus equals operator to concatenate a string onto the end of an existing string variable. This can be very helpful to break a long string over several lines. Note, watch out for spaces. Concatenation does not add spaces between concatenated strings, so you'll need to add them yourself. Build my string over several lines by concatenating these two strings. This is the first sentence, and this is the second sentence. Using the plus equals operator, Use the plus equal operator similar to how it is shown in the editor. Start by assigning the first string to my string, then add on the second string. So all they want us to do is first add the first string. This is the first sentence, period, space, and quote. And then under it, we're going to take my string plus equals. This is the second sentence. And I use my space here to add it there. If we run this now, we did pass, and we can see my string. This is the first sentence. This is the second sentence. So it did combine the two strings. Continue. Constructing variables. Constructing strings with variables. Sometimes you will need to build a string Mad Lib style by using the concatenation operator. You can insert one or more variables into a string you're building. Set my name to a string equal to your name and build my string with my name between the strings. My name is and I am well. So very similar to how they did here. Our name, freeCodeCamp. Our string, which is hello, our name is our name plus how are you. So we will want to say my name is assigned Jose. My string is going to be assigned my name is space plus my name plus and then space and I am well. We can log this out to see what it looks like before we run my string. My name is Jose and I am well. That looks right. Run test. And we did pass. There we just kind of practice our concatenation skills and we construct strings with variables. So that was our string and we added a variable in there to make that message. Run that again. Probably do one more. Appending variables to strings. Just as we can build a string over multiple lines out of string literals, we can also append variables to a string using the plus equals operator. Set some adjective and append it to my string using the plus equals operator. So here's their example, an adjective, awesome. Our string freeCodeCamp is, then we add our string and do plus equals adjective, which freeCodeCamp is awesome. So I could do some adjectives such as funny. Then my string is assigned learning the code is, which means under that I can easily do my string plus equals some adjective. Then we can console.log my string learning the code is funny. I guess I should erase that to fun. Now we get learning the code is fun. So we learned some cool stuff these few lessons. I might just do one more. Let's do one more. Find the length of a string. You can find the length of a string value by writing .length after the string variable or string literal. Here we have Ellen Peter, and then we end it with .length. It says 10, which means if we count all this, it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For example, if we created a variable var first name equals Charles, we could find out how long the string Charles is by using the first name.length property. Use a .length property to count the number of characters in the last name variable and assign it to last name length. So what they want us to do is just assign last name length to last name.length. That should grab last name, count it, and assign that number to last name length. We could also console log that and do last name length, see the number 8, and love and character. So we will definitely stop there now, but we did learn quite a few stuff, such as more on escape sequences. We learned more about concatenating strings, and we learned how to get the length of a string as well. Make sure to practice this stuff. go over all the lessons again, you will get it more and more every time that you go through it. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe if you find these videos helpful, and I'll see you in the next lesson.